YouTuber, Latina conservative Adriana Jade. She is on Facebook. Feel free to check her out. If you want, visit my Facebook fan page, and I will later on today post a description. That way you guys can see the live stream. Kind of a bummer because the connection was kind of iffy, so I ended up getting cut off at the end. But I love doing it. I look forward to do more with other YouTubers, people who are more right-leaning, conservatism, and that love the country. But at the end of the day, the fact that there's so many of us from different backgrounds that are waking up, especially after Trump got nominated, and we're seeing the corruption of Washington and how they try to get us to attack one another. You see Nancy Pelosi standing up for 8 hours for Dreamers. That's how much they want the votes. And this has already been said countless times since the State of the Union speech. We're Dreamers too. We have families. We have jobs. We're willing to work to get more. We're willing to connect. We're willing to do things to get a better life.
Democratic Party have really forgotten about American citizens, and they wonder how Donald Trump won. They sit back and they say, I can't believe this man got in, because most Americans with any brains can see that you guys don't really care about black. You don't care about white. You don't even care about the immigrants, the Mexican immigrants, the Latino immigrants, or whatever immigrants. All you care about is your voter base. See, whenever something will benefit the Democratic Party, they will throw all laws out of the window, just straight out the window. We don't care about all that stuff. I mean, you don't care about the fact that just the point that they broke the law to get here in America in the first place violates the laws. But hey, we can wink at a law that benefits us. Yeah, let's not fix immigration policies. Let's not deal with the influctuation of immigrants coming in. We don't want that problem dealt with. Who cares about Kate Steinle? Who cares about Jamal Shear or Edwin Jackson? Who cares about them? In fact, we don't even want to bring them up in my 8-hour rant.
Back in Canada. Envelopes, wouldn't you? I see, looks like we're going to get Jihadi Jack back in Canada. I don't even see why we would even discuss it, being that we're the idiots of the world. We are the Islamic, what do you want to call it, sanctuary, I guess. We are the sanctuary for Islamic jihadi fighters, extremists, radicals, whatever you want to call them. So this guy from England was killing people, murdering, chopping off heads, Jihadi Jack. Oh, please, let me come to Canada, please. They're torturing me, these Kurds. Yeah, I guess they didn't like when you were cutting off people's heads, eh? So I hope they kill him before he gets out of here, before he gets back. Because you know that when he comes back to Canada, always going to say they tortured me, so it's Canadians' fault, and $10.5 million, please. Now, this is a British guy, a traitor. He's a traitor. He betrayed his country, betrayed his race to run over there and rape and kill. So, there you go. That's all I wanted to say. Do this. Do it. Just go get a box of envelopes. Go to your corner store. Go to the dollar store. Go to the drugstore. Just go get some.
But what you're saying is, yeah, you're going to have to put that on hold because this person's prosperity is more important because they're going to vote for me. And if I can overpopulate the country, I can stay in power. Well, you're forgetting about our dreams, our families, our aspirations. And especially since Trump's tax bills got into effect, people are starting to realize, you know what? Maybe having lower taxes isn't such a bad thing. I'm still willing to work. I'll pay for my own health care. I'll pay for my kids' schooling. Just give me the opportunity to make something for myself. Recreating the American dream. And if you're from California, you forgot what that is. That's why I do this commentary. I'm in California, and it's a battle right now. Because once again, the race for governor, most likely this year won't be won by a Republican. Because all the Democrats are hammering for the votes. They talk about how they love immigrants. It would be nice if you guys loved Americans too.
We don't want the liberal media talking about them either. See, I would think that since a black man was killed, a black football player was killed, 2 black girls were killed, I would think that CNN being the righteous and MSNBC being the social justice that they are would all be on there like, it's terrible. A black man or 2 black girls were killed by, you know why they're not talking about that? Probably because they don't want to bring a negative light, a negative spotlight on illegal immigration.
Hello there. You might recognize me as YouTube presenter Old White Guy. But today, I'm busy doing my part as a Canadian citizen. See what this is? Pay it back. Prime Minister of Canada. Pay it back. So I got 50 envelopes here. That's going to be the first ones to go. Probably going to get another box. Take them to a couple of different post offices around here and mail those away. Like Peter Kent said, it's free. It doesn't cost anything to mail them. It costs $2 for a box of envelopes. Right, there you go. Plenty more where that came from.
And a lot of blacks are waking up. A lot of legal Latino immigrants are also waking up and saying, wait a minute. We've been doing things the right way our whole lives. Where's our fair share? You're giving it to somebody else from another country, and now we're realizing you're only doing it to stay in power and to get votes. And once you show people that they've been manipulated their whole lives, it pisses them off. Which is why conservatism has risen so much since Trump got elected.
They probably want to downplay that. Same thing with you, Nancy. Probably want to sweep that under the rug, and let's not highlight those incidents. Let's just say those are just isolated incidents. Yeah, it doesn't cover the masses, but yet when a cop shoots a black man, this is an all-out epidemic.
So I suggest you guys do that. Never mind emailing or phone call. Do this, and you know for sure they're going to get there. And it's lots more cumbersome, and I'd love to bury his office full of envelopes, wouldn't you? I see, looks like we're going to get Jihadi Jack back in Canada. I don't even see why we would even discuss it, being that we're the idiots of the world. We are the Islamic, what do you want to call it, sanctuary, I guess. We are the sanctuary for Islamic jihadi fighters. My
dream is just for us to be able to have rational conversations. For us to admit whether you're conservative or progressive. We all have faults. We're gonna be unequal. There's good things and bad things about all of us, not just based upon the color of your skin and your party affiliation. That is just human nature.
It's rampant. It's not an isolated incident, right? CNN, MSNBC. This is a full-blown epidemic. They're killing them everywhere. This is crazy. Even though more Americans were killed last year by illegal immigrants than cops killed black men. But nobody's marching. No Black Lives Matter, nothing. Everybody's just like, shh, keep that quiet. We don't want it to get out that we really don't care about black people, because if I did, I would shut down everybody's day talking 8 hours straight, Nancy, about all the black men that were killed in Chicago and all over the place with black on black crime.
And how the left plays this whole righteous card. We're the anointed ones. We're the ones that know what's best for society. I don't know if people fall for that. You don't fall for it with religion, but you'll fall for it in politics. So you won't bow down to a higher power, but you'll bow down to another man.